someone very significant. I was appalled, to be quite frank with you, when Hillary Clinton called me a part of the basket of deplorables. Consider what she did. She lumped blacks, Hispanics, women, the old, the young, whites, men, you name it, almost every group she targeted in that statement. And I think that statement had a lot to do with her defeat. Because what it signaled was we on the left can only think in terms of the collective. And if you and your demographic group disagree with our expert opinion on what we need to do, well, then shame on you. We're going to shame you to our side. But the real referendum here was about abstract collectives versus individual freedom. All right, that was the real hidden issue here. So the other thing that she needs to do, I was watching the rhetoric, and as it always happens during a presidential campaign, the rhetoric on both sides gets over the top. I watched the mainstream media go after Mr. Trump for the fact that David Duke and a bunch of other extreme right-wing kooks in this country, and let's face it, bigots and racists in this country, were he was being attacked because they had endorsed him. Now, stop and think for a moment, folks. Donald Trump would not have gone out and sought an endorsement from anybody like that any more than Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders sought the endorsement of the American Communist Party. But the real problem here that I have with all of this over-the-top rhetoric is that there is a certain very wealthy billionaire who has taken a special delight in using his financial power to interfere in the domestic politics of other countries, to create chaos and havoc, to ruin other countries' currencies, and to unleash civil unrest and violence in this country. And that man, by his own admission, supported and collaborated with the Nazis against his own people during World War II. And he and Hillary Clinton were never called to account for this. They must be. They must be. Now, in talking about this election,